Good morning. I just weighed myself and I'm at 120 kilogram, or a little bit over actually, 120.2 kilograms. Um, which means that in the last 10 months I've only lost around 4 or 5 kilograms. And I know that's not a lot, so obviously I'm doing something wrong. But also part of the restricted weight loss is due to the fact that my physical health has been quite bad this year, and I've been able to do less and less each day. But what am I supposed to do? I have a neck, and I have a chin now, so I suppose that's something. But this fucker is not seem to be getting any smaller. Although I know that your stomach is actually the last thing where you lose weight from. I think the only thing I've noticed over the last 10 months is that I feel more and more like an old man every day. I think I'm getting to look a little bit more like fucking Santa Claus lately. Except this bit hasn't gone white bit yet. Everything else has. Yeah. I suppose if Santa were real, which we all know he is not, right, then I suppose I could take over for him for a while. But the problem is, we all know Santa most definitely is not real. And if you are a child watching this, no, I'm not lying. Grow up. There's no such thing as Santa. There's no such thing as a fucking Easter bunny either. Right? It's about time somebody told you the truth. And if that's got to me, it's got to me. So, there. It is what it is. And if you're a parent and you're watching this and your child overheard me, don't be blaming me for telling the child the truth, because you shouldn't lie to your child anyway. That's just how it is. I mean, around the end of November, maybe all the way through December, you take your child to a small cave-like structure and hand over your child to a complete stranger wearing a fake beard, and somehow, because he's dressed in a red suit and quite possibly wears a lot of fake padding, is disguised up, and because there's stupid bloody Christmas music playing in the background, it's somehow safe to hand your child over to a stranger. Would you do that in the middle of July, August, September, any other time of year? Would you do that? Would you hand your child over to a complete stranger who's wearing a disguise? Would you? No. So why the fuck would you do it any fucking Christmas time? You know what I mean? Stop it. You know, I actually wrote a poem a few years ago now, and it's called Santa Ain't Real. I actually found my poetry book out this morning. It's just there. That one there. Right? And it's got that poem in it. And it got me thinking again. And the reason why I wrote that poem is not because I hate Christmas. I mean, I do hate Christmas. But it's not because I hate Christmas. It's because, how do you know who the stranger is that you're handing your child over to, right? You've got no way of knowing. You're sending your little girl or your little boy, possibly both, right, to sit on the lap of a complete stranger, and somehow it's okay because he's wearing a red suit, right? A red suit and very possibly a fake beard, right? So he's disguising himself. It's a stranger disguising himself, right? And he's literally sitting there with your children on his lap. What kind of fucking parent does that? What? When you think about it my way, I mean, when you think about it your way, you're getting your child to sit on Santa's lap so that the Santa can ask them what they want for Christmas, so that you know what your child wants. I got an idea. Just ask your fucking kid what they want for Christmas. Ask them to sit down, write down a letter to Santa Claus, right? But don't be handing your child over to a stranger, right? You do realise that when the child is sat on the person's lap, they're sat on their penis. You know that. What? Why would you do that? Are you out of your mind? Anyway, I know that's got nothing to do with weight loss, except he's a fat man. But I just had to get it off my chest. Talking of the poetry, I might start another section about poetry and do video readings of the poetry that I wrote. Although some of it is about the abuse that I suffered. And yes, I know it's ironic that I'm talking about handing your child over to a stranger and having them sit on the stranger's lap and whatnot, and equating that to abuse. But you never know who the person is. You never know who the person is that you're handing your child over to. Now, if the person happens to have a real white beard and real white hair and no padding, and you see him, literally see him, fly his sleigh with a whole bunch of reindeer down from the sky and land on the pavement, then yes, I would agree. He probably is Santa Claus, if there was a person. But the end. But I probably would agree that he is the real Santa Claus, so it's probably safe to turn your child over to, at least temporarily. I mean, you wouldn't invite a stranger to come in and babysit your child, would you? You know what I mean? If you contacted the babysitting service or something like that, you'd want references from the person about the person that you was inviting into your home to look after your child, right? If you send your child off to a nursery, you check out the nursery first. You want to make sure that it's a good nursery. You want to make sure that it's got a good record. There's no record of anybody being arrested in there for, child abuse. Right? You ask other parents about their experiences with the nursery. That's what you do. But at Christmas time, you take your child to a shopping centre and you think, fuck and you just hand the child over to a stranger in disguise. Why? Well, why? I don't understand why. And if I get any hateful comments, then it is what it is. But that's just my view on it. I understand people have different views, and if people didn't have different views, then the world would be totally fucking screwed. Because different views is what makes the world turn. Apart from, the actual force of gravity and whatever else makes the world turn. I don't know what makes the world turn. It's a planet. I live on a planet. I don't bloody own it. Right? But you do you. You make your decisions. But really think about what you do before you do it, because worrying about what you did after you did it is regret, and regret doesn't serve you any well. It doesn't serve you any good at all. Believe me, I know regret. There's actually a point called regret. I wrote it. It's in that book. Right? My regret, surprisingly, is not around the abuse. I mean, I do regret the abuse. I wish it never happened. But that was kind of out of my hands, wasn't it? I mean, I didn't do it. I didn't abuse myself. Right? The abuser abused me. The paedophile teacher, who I wish I could name. I really do. I honestly do. But the fucker's still alive, and I don't fancy getting sued. And considering I've lost enough as it is, I don't want him to fucking sue me. So if you're watching this, fuck you, I won. I'm not letting you win anymore. I know the police won't do anything and refuse to help me, but I'm not giving you any chance to beat me down anymore. So, kiss my ass. Anyway, if you're not him, please don't kiss my ass. You don't need to kiss my ass, right? I'm talking about kissing ass. Thanks for all the nice comments. I really do appreciate it. I really do enjoy reading the comments, and like I say in every video, even though I don't respond to every comment, I do read every comment. So thank you. And thank you for anybody that subscribed to this channel so far this year. It means a lot. I never actually expected any subscribers, to be fair, but thank you for subscribing. I know I don't release a lot of videos, which is really kind of silly. I should do. I mean, I'm no influencer, I know that, and I don't claim to be an influencer. I mean, I can just about influence my dog to get off the fucking chair, right? I can't influence her to give me the bed, but I can influence her to get off the chair, or, give her a treat. But, yeah, I know I'm no influencer, I don't claim to be, and I don't want any freebies, I don't charge for anything, I don't earn any money doing any of these videos. I do them because of the sake of doing them. But yeah, it's just how it is. So again, I would like to take a serious moment and say thank you, really thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the supportive comments that you've sent. Thank you for the ideas that you send. They send in comments about how to lose weight and what's worked for you, which I appreciate. And I wish I had better news to say than I've only lost less than 6 kilograms in the last 10 months. I really do. But I don't, because the truth is the truth. And obviously I've not been able to do everything I should do, and I might still be doing some things wrong, because it's just me on my own. I'm not getting any medical help to lose weight at all. they kicked me off that because of the PTSD. But what have I learned in the last 10 months? According to a paramedic, I'm a thing, which, now that I think about it, there were some comments what seemed to be a little bit angry about the paramedic calling me a thing, and I'm not sure if I've already done this, but thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. I know I'm not a thing. The technician that was with her wasn't happy about her calling me that thing. But yeah, thank you for the support, because I think at least one person maybe felt a little bit angry that somebody had called me that. So thank you. It means a lot. Anyway, I suppose better end this video now because it's been 16.5 minutes almost, and I've already updated my weight. I've had a little bit of rant about Santa and whether it's real, and I've had quite a big bit of a rant about handing children over to a stranger in a disguise. So let's leave it at that for now, and I'll try and remember to make another video fairly soon. Thank you very much. Bye.